Hi guys, I have said this about 5 times before this shoot. This is my 5th time taking this because of my boys, because I've had a phone call, because an alarm. I'm not getting into it, but good morning, everybody. And we're doing page 83. I feel I've been saying this to myself over and over again. And today we're going to be honing in on number patterns, square numbers. So if you look here, we have 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36. When 1 is 1, 2 twos are 2, 3 twos are 9, 4 fours are 4. So as you can see, the pattern here is all of these numbers form 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36. They are squared numbers. Why? Because there's 1 across 1 down, 2 across 2 down, 3 across 3 down, 4 across 4 down, 5 across 5 down, 6 across 6 down, and so forth. 7 by 7, 8 by 8, 9 by 9, and so forth. These are called square numbers because they make the shape of a square, very obviously. 1 is the first square. 1 is the first square number. 4 is the second squared number, guys. It's the second square number because it's 2 by 2. 9 is the third square number. 16 is the fourth square number because it's the product of the number multiplied by itself. Can you, what are the 4th, 5th, and 6th square numbers? Answer those orally. And can you see a pattern that's an easy way to calculate square numbers? I've just said it. And what is the 7th square number? Can you draw pictures in your copy? Now answer these orally. The first square number is, the third square number is. A way of figuring out square numbers is to multiply any number by. 100 is a square number, true or false? True. What is the 9th square number? That's 9 by 9, 81. How many square numbers are less than 100? So you just do that and you start at 1 and you work your way up to 100, which is, so you have 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, what's that, 8, 81, and then 10 tens. So you can count them. Okay, and then the next one for 100 and 200, you can use your calculator. And continue the pattern, 1, 4, 9, 16, and then 25, and so forth, up to 100, which is the 10th square number. And then rectangular numbers, they are something similar to square numbers, except they form a rectangular. So it's 1 by 1 extra 2. Then you have 2 across and 1 extra down 3, 3 across 1 extra down 4, 4 across 1 extra down 5, and so forth. So 5 across 6 down, 6 across 7 down. So our first one is 2, 4, and then we have 12, 20, and then we have 30, and then the 5, that's because it's 5 by 6, and then you have 6 by 7, 42, and so forth. And they do form rectangular numbers. Then draw the shape of each of these numbers using squared paper, if you have it, or borrow a page out of one of your siblings' copies. And that's 5, 11, 15, 55, 56, and 72. So you have to draw those out and see, do they form rectangular? Are they rectangular numbers? Does each of these numbers, then you have to establish whether they are a rectangular number, which means they form a rectangular shape, and can a number have more than one rectangular shape. So guys, will you do that for today, and the answers will be uploaded. And then I just want to go here from yesterday, just to go back, and we're going to convert the 24 hours system to 12 hours a.m., 12 hours p.m. At 6:45 in the evening is 6:45. 6:45 in the evening p.m. So in order to convert that to the 24 o'clock, we add the 12 hours from midnight to midday. So that's 12 and 6, 18, so it's 18:45. Then we have 1 o'clock a.m. So 1 a.m. is 0, 1, dot, dot, 0, 0. So that's 1 a.m. 12 midday is 12 midday in the 24 o'clock is 12 dot dot 0 0. Midnight would be 0 0 dot dot 0 0. Okay, that we're talking about the 24-hour clock. Then 20 to 10 at night. So 20 to 10 at night is 9:40 because it's 40 minutes past 9. So to convert that to 24 o'clock, we add the 12 onto the 9, which is 21, so it's 21:40. Then 3:25 p.m., which is you've gone past the midnight to midday, so that's the 12 hours gone. Then you add the 12 onto the 3, which is 15, so it's 15:25 in the 24 o'clock. You do not need a.m. or p.m. in the 24 o'clock. So 12:50 a.m. So it's 0 0 because it's gone past midnight, and then it's 50. So 0 0 dot dot 50. And we need no a.m. or p.m. because it shows zeros, it's 50 minutes past midnight. Then 5 p.m., 5:10 p.m., we have 12 and 5, 17, 17 dot dot 10, no a.m. or p.m., just 17:10. And then quarter to midnight, so quarter to midnight, which would mean it's 45 minutes after 11 p.m. So we add the 12 because we've done a.m. to midday, and then we add the 12 onto the 11, which is 23, so it's 23:45, and that shows it's p.m. and means just have to add 15 more and then become 0 0 dot dot 0 0. How many hours and minutes from each of the following times? So what I do there, guys, and what I've told you to do, and Miss Campbell has told her class to do, and what you did last year was you work from the hours first, so you don't forget them. So 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock is 5 hours, and then you add the 27 minutes. Then 6:15 to 1 o'clock, which would be 6:15 to quarter past, that's 1 o'clock in the morning. So it's from 6:15 in the evening to 1 o'clock, in the morning. So we had quarter past 6 to quarter past 12 midnight is 6 hours, and then you add your 15 on to go all the way up to 1 o'clock, which would be 45 minutes. So you'd have 6 hours and 45 minutes. Okay, guys, so 6 o'clock to quarter past 12 would be your 6 hours, and then quarter past 12 up until 1 o'clock in the morning would be another 45 minutes. So, and you do the rest like that. So you work from the hours and then do the minutes. And see in 13:24, I would add the 24 to 30, and that's 6 minutes. Then I would add the 30 to the next o'clock, 1 hour, that's 30 minutes. And then the o'clock to the 13:13. So you'd have 30 and 19. Do you get that? But you do your hours first. So you get 1300 hours to your 2100 hours. Okay, guys? And basically, if you can just they're uploaded anyway down below, the answers. And then show these clocks in analog time. So again, we have analog, which means you have to put the big hand on 3 and the little hand on 9. I just got a little tiny bit past 9, kind of a quarter of the way past the number 9. And then 18:25, big hand on 5, and the little hand past the 6 halfway, nearly exactly halfway between 6 and 7, because it's only 35 minutes more to get to 7 o'clock, and so forth. So 5 midnight is big hand on 1, and the little hand just nearly exactly a tiny bit snitch to the right of the middle of the number 12. And then 10 o'clock p.m. and they are all below in the analog times uploaded, okay? And 21:35 we know is 9:35 p.m., which is 25 to 10. Okay, guys, so your 25 to 10, big hand on 7, and little hand between 9 and 10. A little past halfway between 9 and 10, because it's 35. It's 5 minutes past 30 minutes, past 9. Okay, so you'll see those below, guys, and then tomorrow we'll have these uploaded. We have to be able to read timetables, be it bus, train, or plane timetables. It's very important. It's a life skill, and make sure that you're not missing out on making your journey in time. So how many hours are in a fortnight? So basically how many hours in a day, and fortnight is 2 weeks. And there are so many seconds in an hour, well, we know that. The something clock runs from 00 to 23:59, okay? And they're 23:59, so we know what kind of a clock we're talking about there. And the something clock uses letters AM and PM, and something time uses o'clock, okay? So you say those. Oh, right. So if you work those out, guys, and 24 hours in a day, and then multiply the 24 hours in a day by 14, okay? So you can multiply the 24 by 10 and then add the 24 by 4, and then the seconds, yes, 60 seconds, and then the clock runs from 00 to 23, and that is the 24 o'clock. And the analog clock uses AM and PM, and something time uses o'clock. What does that mean? 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Just the analog time uses o'clock. Okay, guys? Right. So that's it, basically. Actually, yeah, that's it. And then share it, keep a note. No, you can do that if you want, guys. Actually, it's great for practicing your bar charts. So if you did want to do it and you wanted to forward that to me, I'd be more than happy to have a look at it. But basically, I want you to solve C tonight, okay? And the answer will be uploaded for you tomorrow. Okay. Just want to check something here. Oh, I'm wrong here. I just checked something. The 12-hour clock uses o'clock. The 12 clock, guys, don't even worry about that. The 12-hour uses o'clock. That's what it meant. I thought it was analog time. but it's 12-hour, which really means, anyway, it doesn't matter. And say it, because I number 5, I was confused with number 5 myself, but it's the 12-hour time uses a clock. That was the answer. Don't like the answer, but there you go. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you tomorrow, and we'll be moving on to the next. Actually, we'll be moving on to our checkup in composite numbers tomorrow, and just have a good one. I'll talk to you then. Bye, guys.